And welcome to the Milo Beasley Show, episode number 187.
Wow,
187.
Can't believe it. That's amazing.
I can't believe it. My guest at this time, a beach ball apparently, Lloyd Kaufman. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, this is great. Welcome to, not to Tromaville, but to amazing Paradise City Convention and Tromaville at the convention.
Yeah, we're here at the Paradise City, the Tromaville booth. There's like 1,000 DVDs here and Blu-rays next gen technology.
Do you know anything about us? What would you say is the most famous thing about Troma?
Either Nukem High or Romeo and Juliet.
That's good. That's good. Very good. Thank you.
But of course, the most famous, perhaps, is the Toxic Avenger.
Yes, you win. You win.
And Toxic is a household name, I think.
Well, he's a very well, look who's here right now, the Toxic Avenger. Toxic's just won the wrestling, the big...
we were just talking about you, yeah.
Tag team. He won the tag team.
Yeah, Toxic and Lloyd Kaufman actually won the FSCW Tag Team Championship last night.
There's a photograph right there. Oops. There
New tag team champions here at FSCW.
Amazing,
now
right?
You realize you are now a world champion, where you have to defend your championship everywhere in the Troma universe.
Well, Rat Fetus is here. Rat Fetus, come and say hello. Isn't she beautiful, ladies and gentlemen? It's it's wonderful.
She's on the phone.
Wonderful people like Rat Fetus who make all this possible, because we have no money, and it's really our fans who are making all this wonderful 44 years of Troma possible. And not just our fans, but our air conditioners. They're very helpful also.
The air conditioners do yes.
At any rate, we were talking about Schopenhauer.
44 years?
Yes. Troma is the oldest movie studio that is independent. And people like Trey Parker and Matt Stone, the South Park inventors, yes. James Gunn, who directed and wrote Guardians of the Galaxy, Eli Roth, Samuel Jackson's first movie is a Troma movie, Fergie. Many famous people have issued forth from the loins of Lloyd Kaufman, Michael Hers, and the Troma team.
That's fantastic. And you've actually done other things besides your Troma films.
Well, those other things we don't need to talk about. No, I don't want any of this hashtag, me tutu or anything. You keep that stuff to yourself, please. I could get fired.
Could you get fired from your own company? Wait a minute. Well, you're the boss. You can't fire. Can you actually fire yourself? You've tried many times and you've unsuccessfully.
It doesn't happen, yeah.
So you're hanging out here. What is next for Lloyd Kaufman and Troma Films? Where are you guys next? And what is there another project that maybe you can talk about? Maybe you can't.
There certainly is. You may have noticed these beautiful. Here is Casey modeling the very beautiful Return to Nukem High, aka Volume 3. This is Volume 2, rather. This movie has just been completed. It's having its Florida premiere right here at Paradise City Comic Book Convention. Opens in California March 8th at Laemmle Cinemas. Return to is an amazing movie, all based on the original class of Nukem High.
Yeah. So
Return to Nukem High, aka Volume 2.
Just as much nudity in this one?
That's for you to decide, but there's never enough, let me tell you. Now, here's the interesting thing.
Okay.
You're gay, right? So you'll understand this. The big news is that it's not just what we're in the past. We're going back to Shakespeare.
Going back to Shakespeare, okay.
The Tempest, my favorite Shakespearean play. We're going to be making, we're going back to Romeo and Juliet. Remember Romeo?
Yes, I do remember
your
Romeo and
favorite.
Juliet, yes.
Now we're going to the Tempest. The Tempest. And we'll be shooting that this spring.
That's fantastic.
We got a very good script, and the
whereabouts do you shoot will you be shooting this one?
We don't know yet, but we've shot our last 6 or 7 movies in upstate New York, and my wife, Pat Kaufman, was the New York State Film Commissioner for about 20 years. And she is one of the producers of Return to Nukem High, aka Volume 2.
I love upstate New York. It's really pretty during the summertime. Not during the wintertime, there's a lot of snow. I don't do snow. But I can tell you, if you're in Florida, I do know a lot of guys who would love to do Shakespeare for you.
Well, contact me on my Instagram or Twitter at Lloyd Kaufman, or keep an eye on my fan site, lloydkaufman.com, or the Trauma Social, Facebook and the Twitters, and you'll see in February we'll start looking for cast and crew, and right now we're looking for a young cis-identified female, non-male, gender, sex-identified person who can be a casting person, and then move into being associate director. But first month is kind of volunteer, and then we can't pay very much. But it's art, so we're looking for I hate to say the political incorrect word, a non-male casting person.
Right. You're just looking for a person.
If there's a non-male person, but that's politically incorrect to say. You have to say cis-identified.
Literally every word you could possibly say is non-PC at this time.
We have free speech as long as we don't say anything.
So anything else before we wrap up here?
No, just thank you. Thank you, of course, to Mike Broder and the amazing Paradise City Comic-Con people. Really, the team is so respectful. It doesn't matter whether you're the guy from Star Trek or Trauma, Mike Broder and Sandy, all the way down to the people at midnight who run our movies. They're lovely. I mean, really great people, and except for you, of course.
Except for me.
You've got sort of that attitude. You got that snarky.
I do. I have such a horrible attitude.
Yeah, you really. I can tell.
You can find me on all the socials at The Wrestling Bum. Thank you for watching episode number 100.
Also, Grindr. We met on Grindr, by the way. He's Chino 62.
He does know me. Thank you for watching episode 187. Of course, check out all of the Trauma Entertainment universe. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week.
And thank you, Rat Fetus.
He goes, and then when it's over, if you don't mind, I'm gonna get down on top of you and grab your chest, and I want to pose in the picture like that Al Franken picture that happened that came back from his past.